Okay, so let's chat a little bit about what happened in the final on Sunday, because I know that you guys had to postpone it and the final 15 minutes of the match actually being played a couple of hours later.
Thank you and good morning to the viewers. The challenge is that the tournament is growing, and we had the security. We thought that things will be going well for the past 11 years, and it happened on Sunday that we experienced a huge crowd, and obviously having a team on the part of the middle of Soweto first enter into the final. I'm talking about Mofolo BT Stars. It's been the Zola or Kaizer Chiefs or a team from Middlelands. The people between Mofolo and Pimville, they didn't experience this scenario, and it happened that Mofolo BT Stars scores a goal, and it was a good game, and obviously the favourite has been the team from Zola. You know that people from Naledi, Zola, they walk from plus minus 40 kilometers from wherever they are to come and watch the match. And when they equalized, I think there was some area where I think it started by the players, and I think we'll address that as moving forward, because it just happened that the players had a concern about the assistant referee. And I mean, if a referee said it's a goal, it's a goal. And that's where the unruly part comes on, and we're not happy about the whole scenario. And it really nearly made the good tournament for us. And what happened there, we have to stop the game so that everybody must be safe. They obviously take a leadership and say, okay, we'll have to wait. And God came on board, obviously. It rains and others have to go, and we have to wait for an hour. Then the game continue where it left. I think it was 50 minutes to go. They have to play, and they came back. They went to the penalties, and that's where a team from Zola won.
You're a football man, Mr. Mogodi. Were you happy with the officiating at the tournament?
I can't, because that matter will address with SAFA. When you start judging these referees and whatever, it happened on PSL, it happened, people are fighting. I was telling one that to say, if we take a referee that refs a Chiefs and Paris game, and one mistake happened, we bring him to do our final, and he do the same mistake, what will people say? So the only thing, I think, this tournament will create a platform for the players, the coaches, also the referees and administrators. I think we have learned as administrators that we need more security, we need police in this thing. And people should not forget, this is a Kasi flavor football, where it's a goodwill games, people come. You'll see, when it's a goal, children, they don't even go to a person who scores. They just want to feel that turf, they roll, they do the tumblers, they sleep on the field. I find we just start playing the cards. I say, what's happening here? So it creates a lot of things. So the only thing that we have to work hard as administrators. Obviously, I'll engage the City of Johannesburg, the Gauteng government, the SAFA and PSL, because they know more about crowd control. So we need to experience and help from them.
Okay, so you acknowledge that there were definitely some concerns around security and pitch invasions that actually had to stop some games. There was an incident 2 days before the final, before we saw that the final actually had to be stopped, where there were also bottles being thrown from the stands. Did you not maybe think that perhaps you guys should have a different course going into the final? Yes,
you'll see that all the tournament, this tournament's been dead. We know the culprit, we deal with them, and they know that they are no more allowed in the field or to come and watch the match. The problem is that, as I told that, there was this thing to say, the people of Mfolo, White City, Dube, Pimville, to say, Zola team won't beat us. So they were supposed to allow them that they should not beat them inside the field. People should enjoy them because we've got a family. You'll see that beyond the field there were people who sit in the ladies, beautiful ladies like you. They came and watched football. And they didn't even watch. They started having sort of a picnic at the backfield, sitting there, listening to the music. So there were different people. I mean, you had professional people coming there, the Spio Chabalala, Manyisa, they were there, and other players, they were there. And you have your guys who take a leave to say, let me go and watch football with my family. And we can't allow the unruly to happen. We can't allow the people who come disrupt our games. We've been running this tournament for the past 11 years. So now we can't allow such thing happen. But as administrators, we need to grow. We need to engage more experienced people to help us with this tournament.
All right, so there's no doubt that you guys will look at something like that in the future, because there was reports of alcohol and cigarettes being used as well, substances that are prohibited at that ground. But I want to speak about the success of this tournament, because, we week in and week out, we see the PSL struggling to fill stadiums. However, in that final, there were the entire stadium, and be it small as it was, it was full to capacity. Everybody was there to watch football. How did you guys get it right?
No, that means PSL must allow people to go free so that they can have crowd. What's happened is that we've got a good PR exercise, and people know that we've got three prominent products. You've got Discovery, then you've got football, then you've got the Walter Sisulu family. We're celebrating the life of our father, Mr. Sisulu, and the family of Sisulu. Then we have Discovery, who have committed with us. I mean, it's been a long marriage with us. We started with them, so 12 with them. We've just signed a three-year contract with them, which is run for until 2017, 2016. So we also do a spade work as a CASI. You know, we use a right language in a CASI. We invite people to come, and it's a CASI. The other thing that I want to address with you is that people must know that you come December, the consumer of alcohol is high. The people want to the youth drinks, and that's what we're trying to fight. And it exposes them, some of the youth, that at least there's something wrong. But this is a CASI flavor, and we hope it will grow, because we want to keep it like that. The only thing that you need to bring is a security. So this tournament must be success. I mean, we've produced players through this project, and this project has been working well for the community. You'll know that we've got only every 16, there are grandfathers and grandmothers that get on a goodwill. We do something for them. The people, we start the under-9 tournaments where the parents bring their children to come and watch them. So we can't allow any person to disrupt this tournament.
Do you think that the tournament can be as successful played in December without any alcohol allowed into the venue?
Yeah, maybe they must put the alcohol on the stomach at the gate and not bring the bottles inside the field, because it's difficult. It's a December. We need to, because they will never come. Then you say they must go to a street, they must do other things, they must go and disrupt you. Accident, I can tell you, so it is a crime-free December. You'll see the statistics. Because now it's football 27 days non-stop. We only take a break on Christmas Day. So if you're starting to say, no, don't drink, don't do that. We rather say no bottles, no alcohol in the field, no tacha, because others we have learned that people are using this opportunity to smoke tacha. So we have to engage them, and because it's their tournament and they feel it's free, they don't buy a ticket. They come there, we need them to own it, but we need to also to work with them to say, guys, let's respect.
All right, it's about striking that balance so you don't lose any of that CASI flavor that you've worked so hard to actually get, and that brings all the people, but also making sure that it's safe and secure for everybody that's going to come and actually enjoy the football.
Big time.
Thank you very much. That's Phil Mogodi. He is the chairman of the Soweto League Football Association, chatting to us about the very popular and the now completed Walter Sisulu Soccer Challenge. Has been completed for this year with Mofolo. Was it Mofolo that won?
Zola,
Soweto Stars.
Soweto Stars.
With Soweto Stars as the 2014 champions. That's how we conclude for this little bit and this focus on football. Time now.